plumber. People are cashing out on plumber in Italy right now. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stacy. You're welcome. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about jobs in Italy, jobs that you can easily find in Italy, okay, as a foreigner or as Italian. But let's just put it as foreigner, okay? So if you're new here, my name is Stacy. I'm a Nigerian, married to Italian, living in Italy. I've been living in Italy for over 10 years. I'm a licensed esthetician. For those that don't know, I do massage, I do waxing, I do facial, and the rest that has to come with beautician. Yeah, because I did all the package. But holler me if you're looking for a black esthetician, your girl is here. So let's dive into these jobs in Italy. So in this video, we're going to be talking about jobs that you can easily find here in Italy as a foreigner. Okay, so after studying, or you already studied it, or maybe you go for the professional program, or you go to university. So the first of them all is nursing. Italians are short of nursing. I know Italians don't pay like American, Canadian in the UK, but when you compare the cost of living in the UK and cost of living in Italy, being a nurse in Italy is actually favorable. So nursing is something that if you study nurse here in Italy, or social sanitary, which is what is called us here in Italy, or us is kind of in generic, because when if you study us, you can work in a care home, which is a old people's home. You can work as bandante here in Italy. So if you study all of that, us and us, you will easily find job. In fact, job will be calling you. You will be running away from job because Italians need them. So nursing, us, social sanitary is something that if you study here in Italy, you will not struggle to find a job. So the second one is English teacher. Italians are not really into English. There are still English teachers in Italy, okay? But if you study as an English teacher, it's required you going for, if you live in Italy, if you're living in Italy already, all you need to do is to go do the course and go to do the Cambridge exam here in Milan if you live in Milan. If you do the exam and you pass the exam, you can apply for English as an English teacher in all the Italian school here. And most of the things that you guys don't know, for those that already studied in English teacher, I would advise you guys, because I'm a esthetician, like I said, and every course, every professional course in Italy now, English is included. When I was studying as a beautician, we have English as subject, and these schools, they don't have English teachers. They don't have real English teachers. So all these schools, all these professional schools, you can try to apply or send them your CV, because they often look for English teachers here in Italy. So being an English teacher is one of the lucrative jobs here in Italy, that as a black person or as someone that knows how to speak English, or you are interested of being a teacher, go to do that course. Is a course that you will easily get a job if you're looking for one. So let's go to number three. Number three is a professional course, hairdresser. I know it's funny for me to say hairdressing job. I'm not talking about hairdresser in Italian aspect. But I know before you become a professional hairdresser, before you have a license to open your own hair salon, you need to do the course here in Italy or in Germany or any country that is around EU. That will give you the opportunity to open your own salon. But if you're already living in Italy and you like making hair, go for a professional hairdressing school. When you get that certificate, I will advise you to travel, if you can, travel to either back to Africa, or go to America, or go to the UK and learn how to make afro hair. If you learn how to make afro hair and you're good at it, and you live here in Italy, Milan area, or any city at all, and you know how to make afro hair, dreadlocks, treat natural hair, where black people can come and relax, sit down, relax, have their own hair therapy, because making a hair is a therapy, just like me as a beautician. People that comes to me for massage, facial, is a therapy, is a personal therapy. And here in Italy, we lack people that knows how to make afro hair, and there are a lot of tourists coming into Italy, but they don't find a place to make. There is salon in Milan, but they don't really know how to make afro hair. So if you can go to the professional school, parrucchiere here in Italy, then you go get some knowledge outside Italy, like America, the UK, or go back to Africa to get the real knowledge on how to take care of Afro hair. Forget that people say you will not make money, people don't pay. That is a lie because person like me, I relaxed my hair just after 10 years of being natural in Italy. I was tired of making my hair my own self. I would like to go to the salon, sit down and let another person make my hair. I would like to relax. I'm going to Chinese parrucchiere, which is hair salon. I don't want going to Italian hair salon. I don't want because they don't know how to treat our hair. So if you're looking into courses that you want to do, I would advise you if you like making hair, go to it, go to this school, learn it very well, travel outside Italy, learn how to make Afro hair. Trust me, you will never lack customers if you know your job here in Italy. Trust me on that. So the next one is for those of you that wants to move to Italy, or those of you that are already here, you're a young person growing up, you don't want to work in the factory, you don't want to work in as a commercer, which is people that works in the stores and all of that. If you're growing up, Italy lacks right now in Italy, there is no plumber, there is no electricians. They have courses on that. You know, there is a lot of nurses are growing here in Italy. I must say that. You know, professional, courses are growing, they are rampant here in Italy, but Italy, for you to, if you call a plumber just for that call and fix appointment for him to come and see the situation you have, maybe you having a problem, you have a clock a pipe or all of that, for him to come out of his office just for that call you gave them, you have to keep 50 euro down. It's not even the job that they would do, just for them to come and see the reason what is the problem in your house. You have to keep 50 euro down just to get them out of their office. And they have been making guy because a lot there is, they lack plumbers in Italy. So even if you are a graduate looking for, a Italian study visa to come here and study, I will also advise you to study plumber in Nigeria if you can. Dating jobs pays right now, guys. Let's forget about this color jobs and all of that. Dirty jobs pay. In Italy, Italy lacks plumber. Italy no longer has a good plumber. There are plumbers, but there are not many. And people that are plumber right now are cashing out. They are cashing out. Constructions, they are cashing out real big, real time. They are cashing out a lot here in Italy. So if you are looking for a way to come to Italy as a study, through study visa, I also advise you to do that in back home, whichever country you are coming from, Nigeria or any other country. Learn how to do plumber back home. And when you come here while you're doing your study, if you want to get a job, a side hustling job, guys, do that plumber, come here and still do your study. When you come to Italy, make some movements, look for a way and see how you can get a job into that. Guys, trust me, you will cash out real time because Italians no longer have electricians and plumbers. And to get them out of their office, you must put 50 euro down. And after they fix the job, you will still pay them more. Okay, so plumber is something that people underestimate. If you're a guy and you like hard work or handworks, or you're already in Italy as a young man and you don't want to work as a cameriera or work in all of these jobs, and you like plumber is a dirty job, but people that does plumber, they are days. So forget the dirty job, you just wear glove and do the job, and they are catching out, guys. I'm telling you guys the truth. So look into it and see. You will not regret it. Obviously, you will not regret it because plumber, people are cashing out on plumber in Italy, right? Constructions, people are cashing out a lot in Italy right now. So the next one is video and photographer. In Italy, as a black person, we don't have a good video and photographer in Italy. People that edit, like people that are in Nigeria or people that are in America, specifically people that are in Nigeria. Nigerians, we are talented. Nigerians are talented, guys. You cannot compare. If you can learn how to edit like like Nigerians and learn how to take pictures, you will cash out because a lot of tourists are coming here for weddings and they are coming here for, tourists. They want that picture, they want that video, how Nigerians do it. If you can learn it and get your qualification here in Italy as a young man, as a young woman, and go back to Nigeria and still get some cuts done, You will never regret of wasting your money, because right now in Italy it's not common. It's not common. It's like people I know, it pains me sometimes when people advise, voice out what they want to do, and a lot of people tells them they don't pay. But that is a lie. There are a lot of people that wants to pay, just like hairdresser or taking care of natural hair. People will tell you no, people don't pay. That is a lie, because there are a lot of people that are ready to pay to be pampered, because making our hair is a therapy. Having someone that gives you the best pictures, the best video, maybe your wedding, your birthdays, and or your child, or any activities you want to, that quality picture, that quality video, that you will, it's easy to get in Nigeria, here in Europe. Trust me, you will cash out on it. So don't let anyone discourage you that in Italy they don't pay, because they pay. Italians pay if you know your job. So look into all of this thing I've mentioned here. A few of this thing I mentioned here is something that if you have that if you have the certificate of everything I mentioned here, the ones that require certificates, you will make it. You will not regret venturing into that aspect. Forget about this whole thing. They will tell you don't do this. This thing I mentioned, guys, these things I mentioned are things that will pay you, and they will pay you rate time here in Italy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And as you and for you students that are coming in with student visa, I will advise you to do all of this. And driver is one of that. Again, lest I forget, driving for companies, for supermarkets, for all these big companies. They lack drivers. They are looking for drivers all the time. You know how to drive in the country where you're coming from, but when the moment you come to Italy, I believe there is ways now that people also help other English speaking people to learn how to drive. So there are ways that they do it now. Okay, they help you privately to teach you the language, the method, before you go for your driving test. So there is a lot of helps around right now, people helping others when it comes to driving school. So driving, as getting a job as a driver, is another thing that pays a lot in Italy, and is a job that you will never lack if you're a driver. Amazon looks for them. Supermarket like Gigante, Selunga, all of the supermarket, they are looking for drivers. They are looking for drivers. And another thing also, before I forget, another thing that pays a lot actually as well is people that works in pastry. People that works in pastry. I know that this is already common, but and restauranting. I didn't mention restaurant because restaurant is a job that is already common for black people, for foreigners here in Italy. But these things I'm mentioning right now is something that people don't really invest, and they started investing on it right now. People started going towards it right now. So before it become crowded, if you are here in Italy, you're already living in Italy, and you're thinking about the profession you want to go in, think about one of these things, all of these things I mentioned here. You will not regret your time. You will not regret going into it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. Share, like. To see you guys on my next one. Bye.